Your ticket to get what you prayed for is your faith. Jesus always told people that, let it be done unto you as you have believed. The way you believe is the way things will happen to you. I feel like God gets disappointed every time we don't trust Him. I learned this from a personal experience where someone told me, they promised me they would do something for me, and I know they're capable of doing it, but because of my own insecurities and my past experience, I was doubting in my heart whether they would do it. So I kept pressuring the person and reminding them until the person called me and told me, hey, why don't you trust that I'm going to do this for you? Don't you think that's some form of disrespect? During that time, I was praying to the Lord and asking the Lord, Lord, please speak to me about my life, about things that I literally just wanted to hear the voice of the Lord during that time of my life. And I was asking the Lord questions, but when the person that promised to do something for me, and I was pressuring the person, when they answered me, when they called me out and told me that I was being disrespectful for not trusting that they would do what they promised me to do, it's like I felt like they can't deliver what they promised. I immediately knew that the Lord was reminding me that you need to have faith. And if you don't have faith, it's like you're being disrespectful, like trying to tell the Lord that you don't trust Him to do what He's capable of doing, because the Lord made promises to us in the Bible. He said He will never leave us nor forsake us. He is our shepherd. He said we shall not lack. Like, put ye first the kingdom of God, and everything we need will be added unto us. But we live out here in fear. We live out here in doubt, doubting if things are going to happen. And if you're not careful, the Lord will literally feel like, okay, this person believes more of the lack than the abundance that I have for them, because He has good plans for us, not to harm us, but for hope, and to give us and a good future. Also, another example, I asked my little cousin, I asked him what if he's in a vacation. The kids are on vacation and holiday. I asked him what he wanted to do during the holidays. So he told me, you know what, I want to have a project where I'm looking after poultry, like looking after chickens. And I was like, is that what you really want to do? And I was like, yeah, I would really love to do that, because we did that sometime in I think last year, and he really liked it. And I'm like, okay, if that's what you want, I think you'll get it. And then yesterday he was like, you know what? I am now able to look after chicken, because there are chickens at home and there was a person looking after them. So now the person left and they gave him the responsibility to look after the chicken. And I was like, yeah, and I was like, you know that's what you told me that you want to do? And I was like, your prayer has been answered. And he was like, but I want more than that. I want something big. And I'm like, but you said that's what you wanted. And then in that moment I realized, when I asked him, it's like as if the Lord was asking him, what do you want? I'll give it to you if you have faith. Ask for something big and I'll give it to you. But he asked for something like thinking that as if that was so big, but it's not so big. Now he has what he wanted. I don't know if it is a human behavior that every time we get what we want more. But he was like, no, I want more. This is not what I want. And I kept reminding him, that's what you prayed for, and the Lord has answered your prayer. So next time, when you're praying, pray your big prayers, but have faith and believe that whatever you need, the Lord will provide. It's almost end of 2025, and one prayer that I have for you is that you will have big faith to be able to pray big prayers and let the Lord work it out for you. All right. If you found this video interesting, I'm gonna link a playlist with other inspiring and motivating videos. I'll see you in the next video. Be blessed.